Hey guys, Zach with Joker's Trains. So today's video is another video that I absolutely love to make. I only get to make 2 of these a year because we only get 2 catalogs from Lionel. So this is the Lionel 2023 Volume 2 catalog. And from just flipping through it real quick, it's it's solid, bro. Like, this is a solid catalog. So before we get started, I'd like to take a second to thank my sponsors, which I don't have. But so if you guys are looking for a trains code, you want to help some of my friends out, go use like Sid's trains code or Chris at Chris's Trains and Things. Go use one of their codes. Help my buddies out. I don't have a trains code, nor do I ever plan on it, like I've said before. But by all means, if you need a code or want to use a code, go use my friends. Help them guys out. Or if you want to help my sponsor out, which covered exactly 0% of this video today, go get you some cold Busch Light. We have the farmers cans out. Go support the farmers and maybe get you a Busch Light Peach or something. I don't know. So for the 13 or 14 of you guys that still hang out and wait for me to make videos, if you guys are still wanting shirts, let me know. I do have I kind of have an idea for shirts. I know I drug my feet a little bit there, but if you guys are still wanting me to do some shirts, I got some ideas. So just let me know. We can come up with some shirts because that would be kind of funny, right? But anyways, man. So let's go ahead and jump into this catalog. Appreciate all you guys for being here. If you would like to jump into my Discord and talk about the catalog, or talk to me about the catalog, or just ask me any questions because of how much useless knowledge that I provide, by all means, jump into my Discord. I will provide a link in the description below. Um, we have a Discord. It's not real big like, like Eric's Trains or Jason's Trains. I ain't got no friends like that, but, people that hang out in the Discord, they're all pretty cool. They're just normal dudes, right? We get in there and talk a little shit. That's what we do. So, by all means, join the Discord. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take a minute, hit the little subscribe button, and like the video, or don't like the video. You can thumbs down it. It's fine. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think or what you guys are ordering. And at the end of this video, I will give you an idea of what I may or may not be ordering. So without further ado, I'm going to try not waste too much of your guys' time. I know you have like 50 to 60 more catalog reviews that you're going to go watch of like people that actually are good at this. They don't just ramble on about nonsense, but that ain't me, bro. I'm going to ramble, and it's going to be some nonsense. So let's go. So here you got the catalog cover. This is one of my favorite covers that they've done in a while. It's pretty solid cover. You got the C&O F19, the George Washington. You see a little silhouette there. So let's jump in here, skip through all these silly pages because they don't matter. Oh, look, there's the F19, the Pacifics, from C&O. Now, these engines are super cool. I have looked at try to buy a couple of them over the past year or so on trains, and it's just never worked out right, or they wanted too much money, or whatever the case was. Shocker, trains wanting too much money, I know. Anyways, so we have several different varieties here. These engines do run on 054. So you have the Sportsman, and you have the one with the gray boiler here. I think this engine is going to be pretty awesome. If I buy one of these, I wouldn't buy the gray boiler because I just like my steam engines black. Other than I have the the pacemaker, but the rest of my steam engines are all black. But I bet you it's going to be slick. It's going to be a good looking engine. Then we have the regular Chesapeake and Ohio with the standard tender, and then you have another Vanderbilt tender over here. Now, one of the things I really like about this engine, I'll touch on this pretty quick because it is the cover engine, so maybe you can give it a little bit of time here, is the amount of detail that's on this engine. And you got the chrome cylinders here, or shiny material. I'm not going to call that chrome because it's probably not chrome. But like when I was just looking at the front of this engine, it didn't even dawn on me that the headlights here, because you got so much going on, and you got some, shinier materials here. And then you got the little gold, I'm assuming that's an eagle up there. It's a solid engine. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not going to order one of these because I might. And it's funny because I just told a buddy of mine the other day that I was done ordering trains. I was getting out of the train business except for Vision Line stuff, and I was gonna just buy, Vision stuff, and that's it. But sure as hell, Lionel puts a catalog out and sucked me right back in, damn it. So this is just a cool looking engine. There's a lot going on. I hear these did only pull passenger cars, but I'm not really a model railroad guy. I buy trains, so I could pull freight cars with this if I want to. I don't really care. But it's a cool thing, cool piece. And the Vanderbilt tenders just look way better behind this engine than the standard tenders, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and go to the next page because we have a few pages of the F19s to get through. So we have the Halloween and the Christmas, which I think is a waste of time and energy on Lionel's part, but I'm assuming they sell these because they keep doing these kind of engines. And then you have this Vanderbilt tender, which doesn't say Chesapeake and Ohio. You just have the number on it, which it's a good looking engine. If they'd put the eagle on there, we might have been in business. That's a good looking piece. And then you have Pierre Marquette with the standard tender, and then you have the RF and P A couple of my friends, Retro Mikado, John, I know he likes the RFMP, and my buddy RJ at RJ's Trains, the little skinny kid with the rosy cheeks, um, he likes the RFMP. So maybe some of those guys will buy the RFMPs. I think it'll be a good looking piece because their tenders aren't just black; they have a little bit of color in them there. So it's a nice piece. It's probably gonna be a beautiful engine actually. But if you'll notice, all these steam engines that we're gonna look at, they have all the marker lights here, not green. They're all white for the most part. I think the M1s have some different colors, but these are all white because I'm pretty sure that they can't get the color green that these marker lights are to actually be in a catalog, I think. But I'm kidding. I just like talking a little bit about their marker lights. Anyways, here we got the George Washington. So this is what's on the cover, the little silhouette of his head there. Then you have the cars here. I am going to take a minute to rant about these cars. So you got 3 2-packs. They're $500 per 2-pack. Then you have the Station Sounds car for $429. Now these are 18-inch cars, not 21-inch cars. I think they may have broke it down into 3 2-packs because Lionel knows they're skull dragging you right now for the price of these 2 cars. Me personally, Lionel, if you're gonna skull drag me, put it in one nice, neat, pretty, convenient package. Thanks, I appreciate it. I just, for you're at $500 and these are $1,300. I mean, seems to me these should be a lot cheaper. There should be a bigger gap in between a 2-pack of cars and an engine that actually smokes and makes sounds and moves and does all this other stuff. I just think Lionel's gotten out of control with the price of their passenger cars, mainly because there's nobody really compete against them. And then like the next biggest jump is the third row, which is more expensive, but you're also getting a better looking car in my opinion. I just think Lionel's gotten their engine prices have obviously came up a little bit, but their passenger cars are you're out of control, Lionel. Like you need to slow down. And you need to just back off the ledge, lower the prices a little bit, you'll be fine. But so I'm not going to buy the George Washington because to me, if you buy the actual George Washington engine, you have to get all the cars to go with it to make it complete. But so I won't be purchasing the actual George Washington. So now we're going to go to the 2662s. My buddy Sid at Sid's Trains did just have a posted video of these. I think I'm assuming he got the C&O, knowing him. These are nice engines. They've made them several times. I'm not sure how they're an all-new product, but I know they've made them. Maybe it's a different 2662. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Or I don't know. I swear they've made these before. Anyways, these retail for $1,800. This is probably one of the worst renderings ever done in a Lionel catalog. I don't know who's running their whatever they used to make this artwork, but it's garbage. Maybe you could have used a picture of one that you already made previously. I don't know. You got Denver and Rio Grande, Nickel Plate Road, Northern Pacific, Norfolk Western, and Weyerhaeuser, however you want to call that. That's what they got. I'm not. So there's enough stuff in here that I would buy before I bought these, and especially at $1,800 price point for retail. I'm sure these are going to be nice. They're going to be way better than these renderings. Have to be. They have no choice but to be better. I feel like these are like the basic bare bones articulated, right? Like this is as low as you can go. But I'm sure they're gonna be nice. They're just not for me. There's other stuff in here that has my attention. So we have the 1309 2662. This is the Western Maryland. This was the C&Os that was at the B&O Museum that they came and got, or something along those lines. This is the one that's restored. Anyways, I'm sure this thing's gonna be a hot ticket item. It's gonna sell. And then it is kind of cool that they did the different paint schemes on these passenger cars. Now these are 21-inch cars for the same price as the 18-inch cars. I don't know how that works, but I'm not real sure. But you have a Station Sounds car here, full Vistadome Station Sounds car. This is gonna sell hot, like it's gonna go. I'm just not gonna buy one. I usually try to buy engines that are, like I don't usually try. I have several engines that are currently still running. This isn't one of them that I'm gonna buy. Now we will get on to a great value, in my opinion, is the Consolidations. If you don't know, I do have a Consolidation from last year. I have the custom run from Pat's Trains, the B&O. Shocker, I know. Great engine. Smokes great, runs great, sounds great, love it. Great price. So if you want a small engine that'll run on 031, or if you have a small layout and you want a steam engine, this is it, man. This thing will run on 031 and you will not be disappointed. These are great engines. And the best thing about these is I'm pretty sure like every railroad ever had one of these. So Lionel can make these till forever. They do have the kinematic drawbar on them, which is pretty cool. And so like this year we got the Black River and Western, the Colorado and Southern, the DMIR, Grand Trunk, Lehigh Valley, and then the Seaboard. Now let's take a minute to look at this Colorado and Southern. I'm going to talk about two things here. First off, we have a detachable plow on the front of this bad boy. That's awesome. Or as the words of many other of the O-scale YouTubers, that's amazing. That's just amazing. Everything's amazing in O-scale. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but everybody overuses that word. It's not amazing. It's pretty awesome, I'll tell you that. Now, I don't know that it's supposed to say Burlington route on the tender. That may be a typo. Maybe, I don't know. Could be right. I don't know. Probably could have Googled it, but I'm not that interested in it. They do have whistle steam. Like I'm telling you, man, if you want a great engine for not a lot of money, you can buy one of these amazing consolidations. Oh man, I can't even say it straight faced. You can buy one of these amazing engines and get you a solid steam engine for. I'd imagine they're going to be pre-orders going to be in this. I think they were 750 last year. That's pre-order price. I don't know what the pre-order on them is this year, but I'd imagine 750 to 775 is going to be your pre-order number. And the Grand Trunk tender, I think that's a pretty cool little guy there. Like just a smaller tender, and trucks are super close together. It just looks pretty cool. I mean, they're all small tenders, but compared to the rest of them, the Grand Trunk's pretty small. So yeah, solid engine. All new product says. Order one last year, whatever. We go to the M1s. Now I'm not sure which M1 this is. I think these are M1Bs. I don't know that to be a factual statement. They don't look like my M1As really, but they're cool. I'm not a Penske guy, and they're offering them in two different tender arrangements here. So that's right there. It's technically three. You have two of the small tenders, and you have these 6-wheel tenders. Yeah, and then you have the 8-wheel, the big tenders, which are pretty cool. I'm assuming that's like the tender on the J1Es or something like that. J1As. I don't know. I don't know my Penske engines that well, but these are cool. They retail for $1,600. I think you're gonna get these on pre-order for a pretty solid price for what they are. If they run anything like my M1As from several years back, these are gonna be bad. These are gonna be a great engine for you. My M1A smokes great. It sounds phenomenal. So I would assume these are gonna be like on the same quality level as the M1As were. I'm not gonna order one of these. I just feel weird ordering Penske engines because you know I'm a B&O guy. I like to order B&O stuff, but and the rendering on these, I don't know what color these are supposed to be. And I think Lionel may have done that on purpose because we all know that Lionel cannot get Brunswick green or whatever color it's supposed to be right. Like I think it's called Brunswick, right? But they can't get it right ever, so they just made their rendering all jacked up. So you'll be surprised when it shows up. Solid strategy, Lionel. Solid. All right, so this page brings us to the ever famous living legend UP844. Obviously, there's UP FEFs. So we have several different varieties here to choose from. Now, I actually ordered the 844 back in 2015. And I stupidly sold it for, I don't know, some stupid reason. But luckily last year I got one for like under $1,000. I got hooked up, right? So, I mean, I had a conversation with a buddy of mine Monday. Like 5 o'clock in the morning, we were talking about FEFs. Because there may have been a rumor about what was in this catalog on the internet. So, let's not act like there wasn't a rumor. These engines, we were talking about what price they were going to be. So these engines in 2015, I think retail them was like $16.99. So and these are now $17.99. So, I mean, $100 over an 8 or 9 year period or whatever time. That's a pretty solid price, like I think. So we have the UP844 in gray and yellow. I'm not a fan of the gray and yellow. I like the gray and white or gray and silver much better. Then we have the 841, which was as delivered without smoke deflectors. Now, that looks a little funny to me, but that's probably because we're all used to seeing, you know, an FEF with smoke deflectors. This does have the coal tender, which, that does change things. Then we obviously have the 844. Then we have 843 in gray and silver, 838 in black. Then we have this god-awful creation of whatever. Now, to all you guys that went out there on the secondary market and paid $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for a Vision Line Challenger and hot dog, you're an idiot, an actual idiot. I mean, should I buy one of these and sit on it for like a year and then sell it for an astronomical amount of money? Sure, but I'm not that interested in all that. But if I was to buy one of these, which I'm on the fence, I'm very much on the fence about FEFs, it would probably be this 838 for the simple fact that the picture here says looks like we have darkened rods. I don't know that that's true. Maybe had I listened to the Lionel live thing they did yesterday, maybe I would have figured out if it actually had darkened rods. But If I order one, it will be the 838 with a hope and a prayer. It's got darkened side rods. Because there's no need for me to order another 844. Now, had they done another 8444, we might have been in business. That cold tender does kind of change things a little bit. Hey, Lionel, like, look here, guys. Let's play mix and match one year. Can we do that? Can we do like a choice order, where we just put together what we actually want? Somebody should tell Lionel that. It says it's an all-new product. They've done these. This is like the third time that they've done these in Legacy that I know of. Okay. All new product, it says. I don't believe them. Now we got UP auxiliary tenders, not just auxiliary tenders, UPs only. So we have them with sound, without sound. We have no flags, we have flags. There's options here. They run on 031s, so you can put them on any UP engine that there is, really. But mind you, the 844s, Challengers, big boys, 412.2s, they don't run on 031, so good luck. Now, the one thing I will tell you about auxiliary tenders is I think they're awesome. I have a UP flag unit, and I have a clinchfield for my Vision clinchfield Challengers. They're awesome little pieces. Problem is they're extremely overpriced. I'm like way overpriced. If you have the extra jack and you have one of the big UP engines, do yourself a favor and buy one. This is an all new product. I don't know how that's true, but I mean I have one of these without sound. Then we have more 18-inch cars. Now, mind you, these are the same price as the 21-inch cars we just looked at for the 1309. Whatever. These go with the gray and silver FEF. Perfect, should be a perfect match. They're good looking cars. I'm just not buying them. Not doing it. So let's go to the diesel. So when I flipped through this other day, I do know for a fact that I am in trouble a little bit, because there's some diesels in here. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. I'm telling you right now. So first one here, we have the SD50s. These are all new product too. At this point, I don't know what's all new product. Everything in this book's all new product, I guess. I'm not real sure. We have road specific detailing and new tooling. So maybe these came from MTH. I'm not real sure. You have 3 different road numbers for most of all these, except for these Conrails. Well, you have 3 different road numbers, but so you got 2 different B&Os, and you got a super bass, or as the Muffin calls them, a super bass. So we have chassis. Well, sorry, that's actually B&O. It's been repainted as chassis. A little fun fact: the last engine that the B&O ordered brand new was an SD50. But I'm pretty sure when they ordered it came in the traditional B&O blue with the yellow letters, not chassis paint. So we got Rio Grande, Missouri Pacific, which I'm sure has something to do with UP, because that's about a UP paint job I've ever seen one. And that's a funny font that they use for the numbers. I wonder if that's real. There it is. The UP shield is on it. Then we have Norfolk Southern Conrail. Then we have this Conrail, which is really cool, that we support our troops. That's a cool deal. And then Reading and Northern fast freight service. Now, to me, that's a good looking engine. I think that thing's pretty slick. I don't think that I'd order it. These all do retail for $649, and the super base is $600. This is a great paint job. I think it's really nice. Not gonna order one, but it is really nice. Man, it's probably gonna be the slickest one out of all this entire page, to be honest with you. But again, these run on 054, great engines probably. I don't have a bad Lionel diesel, so I'm assuming these are gonna be just as nice. But the B&O one talks to me. But well, you'll see when we get down to this list of stuff I may order. I have the ability to get real deep off in this one, so we'll skip. SD70 Aces. If you don't know me, or you haven't heard me say it before, SD70 Aces are my favorite modern diesel. It's not close. I don't care about ES44s. I love AC6000s, but SD70 Aces are where it's at. They just remind me of like a muscle car in the train world. Like they just, I mean, look at that. Look at that. You don't like the front of that thing, something's wrong with you. But anyways, you got several Norfolk Southern Heritage units, I guess here. We got the Central New Jersey, or New Jersey Central, however they word that, Illinois Terminal. Now, last time they did this green was on point. That thing looked good. I liked it. You got the Lackawanna, you got the Southern area, and then Norfolk Southern. I mean, New York Central, sorry. Southern area, sorry. That's Norfolk Southern area, not Southern area. And then New York Central, sorry. Apparently I can't read today. And then obviously we have the UPs. Now, the UP lettering looks a little different here. I think that I did see that they changed their lettering a little bit. It looks like it's a little more bold now. And then it's weird. They painted a flag on there with a flagpole. What? Is that what they really look like now? I don't know. One of you guys probably know. I'm not up on all these things. Anyways, these retail for $699. Then you can get the non-powered for $349. I wouldn't buy it if I wouldn't buy non-powered. Just buy the powereds if you want them. Okay, so I bought a triple set of SD70 Aces in UP last year, and I sold them before York. Whatever. I shouldn't have done that because now I want more. But there's so much stuff in this catalog that I want. Mind you, I wasn't buying trains. I was done, and this catalog's got me jacked up for volume 2. This is bad. So I would love to buy both of these power units. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're probably gonna skip. But now we're gonna go to the GP30s. I do have a GP30. I have a B&O from Lionel a couple years ago, and I like it. The only thing that I don't like about it, I will tell you, is the steps on the Pilot they don't line up with this walkway, right? They're like kind of like inset a little bit. It's just not lined up right. It's a flaw from Lionel. I think they were all like that. I think Eric even talked about it in his video. I think he had a Sue line or something. But other than that, these are cool little engines. They run good. They pull well. I like them a lot. I think they're really cool. I like these little diesels, man. I do enjoy little diesels. I think they're pretty sweet. They're sweet little things, right? So these run an 031. Once again, you got a small layout. You can load up on these things, and they're not that expensive. So I mean, you can get several of them. All right. So for road names, we have Alaska. You have two different road numbers, and then you got Conrail, which is a patch, and then you have this Conrail, which is a patch. Now, Chris from Chris's Trains and Things, I guess he's talking about this one because the paint from this one's coming through. I think is what he's talking about. I don't know. It's like his top pick. It was on the Train World thing. I don't know. I'm not much of a Conrail guy. I don't know a whole lot about Conrail. I ain't gonna lie to you. That looks like an old Reading paint job of some sort, and that looks like a Penn Central of some sort. But we got you got the Pensies with the train phone antennas. Then you got this Santa Fe. This is a weird look. It's like Santa Fe has so many different variants of their paint schemes. This is a weird looking one to me. Or maybe it's just weird on this engine. We have New York Central, and I can tell you right now, you don't gotta wait till the end of the video. I'm buying a Wisconsin Central. I love Wisconsin. Wisconsin people are awesome. I love Wisconsin people. And they drink a lot of Busch Light. I drink a lot of Busch Light. It's just a whole thing, right? So like, you know, sometimes I bought some of these diesels and I sell them after I get them. If I buy the Wisconsin, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm keeping it. It ain't going nowhere. I love it. It's just a cool paint scheme, and maybe I'll add collecting Wisconsin Central or Wisconsin Railroad stuff to my collection of other stuff that I just buy road names for no reason. But no, Wisconsin, cool people, great state. I love it. So I figured, why the hell not buy some Wisconsin Central? I know maybe some people in Wisconsin probably laugh at me for that, but it'll be fine. Then we go to the F7s. Now the F7s, I'm waiting on some information. A buddy of mine, Retro Mikado, John, he's trying to get some custom run B&Os done from Muffin, I believe. And if those get made, I will be buying those. That's without a shadow of a doubt. I will buy some B&O F7. So we got them here in Frisco, CB&Q, and then the Santa Fe Blue Bonnet, which, man, that thing right there, I've got it going on. That's a good look. But to me, if you're going to buy the Blue Bonnet, you at least have to buy one B unit. That really needs to be stretched out. Get some more silver in there. Really help that, make that thing look just real sharp. So these are $1,200 for the A's, and then $600 for the powered B, and then $550 for the Super Bass. Hey, another all new product. I'll be damned. Everything's all new products. Hey, those are all new products too. Everything's all new products. Whole book, new products. We also have the Boston and Maine and the Rock Island. So I'm not a big fan of either one of these, but we'll see how that goes. Now this set right here, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. If I had a whole bunch of money that I didn't care about, I'd buy this thing. This Great Northern Empire Builder. That's gonna be a good looking train. You get everything on this page. So you get the two A's, you get the two B's, and then all these cars. There's some $1,000 for 4 cars. Lionel's getting after it. That's gonna be a great looking set in my opinion. I just love that color scheme. I really think you can't go wrong with that color scheme, really. But I'm not gonna commit to buying that whole set, nor do I have a layout to put all of that. That's too much. It's gonna be good for somebody. It's just not me. So if you get one of these things, make a video or send me a picture. I don't know, something. I want to see it. So then we go to the Alco S2s. These are funny looking little diesels. We have some weird road names. We got Cert. I know there's a dude named Cert on the forum. Bet you he buys that. Well, there's the hell out of it. It makes it look cool. We got ADM, Canadian Pacific, Lehigh, New England, NASA, and then U.S. Army. If you don't know, I live in Florida. I live not very far from NASA. So if I was to buy one of these, I'd probably buy a NASA one. But I have 2 switchers, so I don't need any more because I don't have a yard or anything to switch. So No need for one of these. These do retail for $550, which is a pretty good price on them, and I think they're gear driven like my NW2. So I'm sure these things will pull like hell, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy one. But if I did, it would be the NASA for sure. Would be the NASA. Next page, we get to this that Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway Legacy set. So you get an SD50 with its own paint scheme that you can't get unless you buy this set. Then you get 3 of the cars, and then a caboose. Then you can get the 2-pack. That 2-pack is cheaper than the rest of the 2-pack. Whatever. I don't understand the pricing, but runs on 054. Don't know anything about this, where this set runs. Has amazing views of eastern Pennsylvania. There you go. It's in PA. So I'm sure it'll sell well. A lot of the train folks in PA. I'm going to come hang out with you in a couple months. We go to York. We'll see if we can't buy some silly things up there. So see you guys in York, FYI. Next, man, here's where Lionel could possibly get me, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not falling for the trap. So we got this set, the Western Pacific Feather River Freight set. Man, this set screams like maybe post-war, maybe some MPC with these diesels, and like I know this car was made in post-war. I think I'm pretty sure. And this caboose, it seems like an MPC caboose. But man, these diesels, Lionel messed up. You should have sold these by themselves, Lionel. I would have bought them. I would have bought them. 100% would have bought them. Now, that's assuming that Lionel could get the color right. Now, let's not all act like we're dumb, okay? We know Lionel can't get a color right unless it's black. If it's any color other than black, Lionel could screw it up, and there's a good chance they will. So there's a chance. I'm pretty confident they'll screw these colors up, but I think if they get these colors right, this diesel set will look phenomenal. The set retails for $1,600. It'll run on 031. It's a good set, man. It's only 70 inches long. That's solid. I'm not going to buy it, but damn it, I wish they did these by themselves. I would have bought them. Then you got the M1 Middle Division Manifest Legacy set. You get the Penske M1 steam engine, covered hopper, gondola with Coke containers, and a boxcar and a Penske caboose for $2,000. I don't think that's such a great deal, but this one here, man, I'm telling you, them diesels are going to be bad. Them are going to look good. Now we have the American Orient Express. I tell you, I knew nothing about this until Wednesday. I had to ask some of my friends. I'm like, what the hell is American Orient Express? And they're like, it's the Orient Express of America. But apparently the Amtrak pulled it or something. It wasn't very, I guess it didn't last very long, I guess. All new product. Once again, just loaded up all new product here. Lionel really opened the checkbook. If I had to guess, these cars are going to look fantastic. Because I think that the paint scheme's just going to look good. I don't know anything about it, but I bet you these will look really nice. For a small fee, you can have them too. Alright, so we have passenger cars here. You got the Amtrak Station Sounds car, and they must sell the hell out of Amtrak, because everybody's been making Amtrak. It seems like the last 2 years everybody's been making Amtrak. And then we got a Southern Maintenance Away, and then a Union Pacific Maintenance Away car there. Just little passenger cars, and you got some 18-inch training cars. With all these cars that have windows, have detailed interiors. They're kind of expensive. They do play some classroom dialogue when stopped. They're kind of cool cars. It is cool to see Lionel doing some different kind of product. This isn't stuff I'd be interested in. I'm pretty boring, man. Just give me some steam engines, some Atlas reefers. I'm pretty good, but we'll move on to the next page here. We're going to the freight cars. We're going to these overpriced PS5 gondolas, or if you're from the Midwest, gondolas, or however you want to call them. We got we got Area 51 with Coke containers. Okay, cool. And then we got some other Coke container cars here, and to me, Lionel's got a little out of control in their freight cars as well. And we move on to these double sheath box cars, and they just don't look as detailed as I would like to see them for $100 box cars, right? And Strasbourg foamers, get ready, buy your Strasbourg car. They just don't look right to me. They just look like a cheap box car. To be honest with you, I mean, it kind of looks like an MTH car, yeah, actually. But it's all new product. Once again, they literally put that on every damn page. So, the Patriot Sounds PS1 box cars are cool. They're kind of expensive. They retail for $209. We got the 2 World War II ones here. This one here is really cool. I like this one a lot. It says tanks don't fight in factories. That's cool. I do like tanks. But then we have the Army, Marine Corps, Air Force, and then Navy. These cars will run on 031. They're cool cars. I don't know that I'll order any of them. I do love these little World War II artwork cars. Problem is, there's 3 9-packs on the next page for $250 a piece. Um, these cars are awesome. Obviously, we've got the first look at one of them in the big boy set last in the catalog 1. Um, I would like to have all 9 of these cars. I don't know that I'm going to buy all 9 cars. And we got some composite 2-bay hoppers. Hey, more all new product, man. This catalog, they've spent some money on tooling in this catalog, I'm telling you. Then we go to the PS2 covered hopper. Sorry, I was thinking about something. These cars are, I don't know much about them, but I know they went for the bright colors, and I think that's going to sell. I bet you some people are going to buy these. You can get them in 3-packs, you can get them in singles, whatever you got to do. I bet you people are going to buy the hell out of these things. I'm not going to, but I think they're pretty cool, but I'm sure a lot of people will. And we got single sheath box cars, Boston and Maine, Delaware and Hudson, Northern Pacific. They're $80 box cars. And we got the standard O double door cars. Again, more cars look not super detailed to me, but at $70, I mean, you're starting to get to a price point that I think that car is actually worth, because it's not very detailed in my opinion. Maybe that's because I've been buying so much Atlas stuff recently that, well, Lionel doesn't know how to make a freight car with that much detail, but I don't know. I've been buying so many freight cars. I can skip freight cars for a while. Now here's the best question in this whole entire catalog. If you've made it this far, man, I'm gonna put one on you. Get ready for this. We got these flat cars here, and they come with 4 John Deere tractors on them. And if anybody happens to know the dimensions of one of those John Deere tractors, I need you guys to let me know, because I want to know if you can get 4 of those tractors on a 40-foot flat car. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I don't think it'll work. I know it sounds like a dumb question for a catalog review, but damn it, I want to know, because that doesn't look right to me. Them look like little HO tractors. Anyways, I'm just having fun, man. Don't take me serious. All right, that's the end of the traditional O. So if you guys have made it this far, I'm going to do a quick little run through of what I may buy, and I haven't figured it out yet. So let's flip back through here and let's see what we got happening. All right, so as I have said, once we were here, I'm buying at least one of these road numbers of the Wisconsin Central GP30. I love Wisconsin, like I said. I love the people there. So I gotta keep some Wisconsin. Gotta buy some, keep some Wisconsin. And I mean, they drink beer and they eat cheese. I mean, what can go wrong? It's a great mixture. Now, the Wisconsin Central GP30 is number 1. That's happening. Number 2 that would be happening is if they make the B&O F7s, I will order it. That's a fact. I will order them. That's happening. Just the A's. I ain't gonna get crazy with the B's, because B's are expensive. So we're looking at 2 diesels guaranteed if one of them gets made. So now let's flip back through here. And like I said about the SD70s, I love them. I love them to death, man. I really do. But I'm gonna have to skip them this time. I mean, it's not like Lionel won't make them in next 2 catalogs at some point. The SD50 from B&O, I would really enjoy that. I think it's a nice piece. But I'm already at 2 diesels. I'm 2 diesels deep already. So this page right here, we'll do the 838. So there's going to be a combination of 4 engines, if not all 4. I'm trying not to order 4 engines in this catalog, to be honest with you. But as of right now, it's a toss-up between the 838 and the Sportsman C&O F19. That's where I'm at. So you're looking at Wisconsin Central GP30, B&O F7s if they get made, and then UP 838 or the C&O Sportsman F19. That's where I'm at. I think that's good enough for this catalog. And when I say the Sportsman, in case you don't remember, it's this one. That's the Sportsman. And I'm be honest with you, I'm really leaning towards, if I do the 2 diesels, to get the F19. A, it is cheaper, and B, I don't have one. I have an FEF, so it kind of makes more sense for me to get a different model that I don't have. So that's where I'm at. If you guys have made it to the end of this video, leave me a comment. Let me know you made it all the way to the end of me rambling on for however many minutes this is going to end up being by the time I cut out all the dead noise. And subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell. You'll get notifications every few months when I decide to get off my ass and make a video. And like it, or give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. It's fine. Tell me what you don't like. If you don't like me, tell me I'm an idiot. It's cool. It doesn't bother me. Just leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And then, like I said, click the Discord link in the description below. Join the Discord. We got a group of dudes in there. We all get in there and just be dudes, man. We just have a good time. We don't take ourselves too serious, and we don't take the hobby too serious. Like a lot of these people on YouTube like to take toy trains a little too serious for me. That's why I've kind of tried to do my own thing and just have a little bit more fun with it than some people. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the catalog review. I hope you guys like the catalog. First off, buy something, help keep Lionel going since they're the last major player we got, and they'll keep raising prices and run themselves out, I guess. I don't know, but nah, for real, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the catalog. Buy something you like. Buy the whole catalog, but let me know what you buy. If you buy something cool, send me a picture or something. I'd like to see it when it comes in. So, until next time, guys. By the way, I'm gonna try and get y'all a video out sometime relatively soon. I have some engines here that need to have videos of that you guys haven't seen, which I'm assuming you would like to see. So let me know what you think when those come out as well. But I'll try and get those out maybe this week or next week or something. So, anyways, until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and have a good weekend, man. Go do something fun. See ya.